Ladies and gentlemen, clap your hands for Austin Ding. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Welcome. Another stand up indoors. We're still standing and we're still going. Today, I remember the days of, well, I still have to embrace the days of working. We all have that work. We all have to graft. We have to earn extra money somehow to get to the way where we want to be. It's a hard life, but it's a hard not life. If you're an enthusiast out there, you get that. It's it's like, I think the best part of any 9 to 5, any Dolly Parton enthusiast day is that last 10 minutes before you go. I mean, that's the most prepped we all are in our entire lives. We've never been more determined to set ourselves up and more focused to finish up more than that moment. Like, everyone's prepping their coats, everyone's literally like sitting there watching that clock, just like, I'm so ready, I'm just gonna go. Like, it's the most dangerous I've ever seen a person. Like, don't mess with someone getting off on time. Like, it's not worth it. Like, you have to prep. You know who's going when. You don't want to be. There's no mercy. Everyone's. This is me like moving every person. It's like a claymation thing. I'm literally like, this is literally like out the door, darting. Literally no chance. Like, everyone's prepping their routes, everyone's got their Apple Maps up, everyone knows exactly which route they need to go. They need to be ready. Because if they leave just at the right time, they'll beat that traffic, that little moment of leeway. Because the people that are on the behind, people that make it get behind, they're fucked. They got to deal with the rest of that. It's a debate between taking half an hour to get home to taking 2 hours to get home. And that's a leeway you can't afford to make, because you need to get back as soon as possible to make the most of the time you have left in this world. And because if you don't get back on the time, the days will go, the days will keep going, and eventually you'll work your way to retirement and you only have a year left, and it'll be a whole thing. It'll be a whole drastic thing. It'll be a whole like, oh, what am I going to do? Oh, what am I going to do? Not much, you haven't got long left. So you don't have to worry about that at that moment. But like now, it's a matter of life and death. You have to be home. You have to be home. Everyone's literally there's no mercy. There's no mercy. Asking questions after work, that's not acceptable. You're gone, mate. You're gone. There's no help. I know you've got to be there. You need to know what to do first thing. But that's a first thing morning problem. Don't worry about the first thing until the first thing. Like, you don't worry about getting there until you got there, because there's no point worrying about getting there until you got there, because you have to get there to get there. It's a whole thing. Like, everyone is literally just like, no wonder everyone's so slouched nowadays. Like, everyone's postures are literally like that, because they spent all their days looking at the clock. It's just like, 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. Like, lunch break as well. Everyone's like, lunch break, done, no more communication. I need some time alone. I need my time. It's my time. Half an hour. I have half an hour. This is my half an hour. Don't try to speak to my half an hour. I will move myself to my car if necessary. That's what must happen. That's what we got. Like, literally just all lunch now, just like, oh, I need that 5. I need 5. Needs the hands at 12 to 5. Well, it's like, it's more like that. It's almost like the clock needs to be like a it's like what they should do on Strictly. This is the Strictly pose. Just like simmer. Trying to move that time forward. You've got to do that, and then so we rush though. We rush our lives, and we need to be more in it. We need to be on the moment, but we do. We are when we get home. But sometimes when you get home, you find out that you rushed home from work just to do more work. Because I get home and I hear, oh, can you walk the dog? Oh, can you do the dishwasher? I'm like, I've just got home. Why can't I just be home? I'm like, well, unfortunately, life doesn't work like that, does it? Because we have to care for our loved ones. I know. And why? Why do we have to be there? Like, surely being present there is enough. Why do we have to do jobs to help you out? Why do we have to live our exteriors for others? Like, I mean, we all have our partners, our mothers. Not in the same sense. No, they're not the same thing. They're not the same thing. That's for clarification. Because some people live with their mum still. I can't name names, but people do sometimes. And it's not embarrassing. It's just more. It just affects your sex life. Like, well, you don't want your mother to be your partner, and that's never going to be the case. But when only person you live with is your mum and dad, it's like all you have to go by is their experience, and you don't see much of that as well, and you don't want to see much of that. But like when you struggle, it's sometimes you're desperate, and all you have is that. You've got to take all the advice you can get. But no, we're done. That's not true. That's not true. Because we all go fast, and we're not talking about sex anymore. We're talking about 9 to 5 life, 9 to 5 Dolly Parton life. We just need to be a bit of present. We have to realise being present is enough, and we should stop rushing about and watching the clock all day, because the clock's not going anywhere. The time is. So yeah, that's probably why we're cutting this short. But thank you. This has been Stand Up Indoors, I think. Well, we're still indoors, thankfully. Not just rushed back from work. Or did I? Yeah, I'm not rushing back from work. Thank you. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know below what you think, any ideas, etc. But thank you for watching and enjoy. Well, I hope you enjoyed. See you later, guys.